Charan Singh Sapra, the data which we showed our viewers from the election intelligence dashboard clearly shows it's much tougher just cephalogically for the Congress to win in Madhya Pradesh than it is for the BJP. The BJP has turned MP into a saffron heartland over the past couple of decades, and therefore just electorally it's much tougher for the Congress to win than it is for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh.
Rahul, as per your data, it must be showing that it is tougher for Congress party. But let me tell you, when I am on the ground and I am here since 1 month, I have been visiting...
Can I just say, it's not my data, this is Election Commission data. I'm just processing it, compiling it, curating it and showing it to you. But this is not data I cooked up. This is just facts in terms of past electoral trends, but please go on.
It's nothing about cooked up data. Well, I respect your data, whatever you are showing. I'm not having a screen in front of me, so I don't know. I tend to forget also the data. So whatever you are talking about Bundelkhand or you are talking about the Gwalior-Chambal region, let me tell you, in Gwalior-Chambal region, in spite of Jyotiraditya Scindia not being with us, we are going to gain in that region. And there are various reasons for that, including that there are other BJP stalwarts who are not accepting the leadership of Jyotiraditya Scindia, like Narendra Singh Tomar, like Prabhat Jha, like Narottam Mishra. They are not accepting Scindia's leadership there. So there are various reasons. Now, at the ground level also, the major issues in Madhya Pradesh are inflation, the rising unemployment, the corruption. You just spoke about Narendra Singh Tomar's son's video. Now, let me tell you, this is one video. There are two videos which have come. And today the third video has come where a person in Canada is agreeing that it is his conversation with the minister's son. So what are they going to do about that? How are they going to answer? Why are not they instituting an inquiry into it? What are the other agencies, the income tax or the CBI or the ED doing in this respect? Where Prime Minister is saying...
You want to answer that, Tuhin Sinha? Here you've got a clear admission. One second, I'll come back to you. We saw how in Chhattisgarh on the Mahadev app scam, the agency is pressed into action in double quick time. Here there's a very serious video that's come out where something is being said. It may or may not be true. I have no way of knowing and establishing myself. But nobody even seems to be investigating it at this moment. No ED, no CBI.
No, it was, Rahul, it was Mr. Tomar who went to the police station. He filed an FIR saying that this video is fake and they need to start the investigation. You know, the situation is completely different vis-a-vis Chhattisgarh. If in Chhattisgarh, certain allegations have been made against the CM by the handler who was supposed to give him 5 crore rupees and Mr. Soni, who claims to be the owner, why are they not proceeding against Mr. Soni? You know, why are the officials who claim, who are believed to have, you can come in after I complete, Mr. Sapra, have some patience. Why are the officials who are named by Mr. Soni and who are still working for the government, why are they not denying what Mr. Soni is saying? You know, he has mentioned the event, the date when the meeting was set up with the CM, Mr. Baghel. He has mentioned the place, he has mentioned the chronology of events, and yet they are not proceeding.
Okay, let Charan Sapra respond before I go to Milind Gatwai. That there is no comparison. You've got an accused talking about money being given to the Chief Minister and his associates, and therefore that needed to be probed. Here, Devinder Tomar is actually himself asking for a probe and has filed an FIR.
Rahul, वो हिंदी में कहते हैं कि चोर कभी कहता है कि मैंने चोरी किया है. The accused is saying, here the actual person who has done conversation with Devendra Singh Tomar, he is saying that it is my conversation. I have spoken to him about 100 crores and transactions of 50 crores and 15 crores and 18 crores. He is committing. The third person is committing. And this is the single case about which we are talking. What about the other cases? There was a pension ghotala of Kailash Vijayvargiya, which this government has, you know, they have not inquired into it. There was another Siyas Mela ghotala. What BJP has to say about that? It was a ghotala of more than 2,000 crores, which happened in Ujjain. This pension ghotala happened in Indore. So BJP has no answers
Milind Gatwai,
so
are these issues having any traction on the ground or around polling? Is it building up, or is it just narrative and talk on TV which doesn't impact viewer behavior in your view? Milind.
Are you talking of Narendra Singh Tomar's son's video?
Yes, I'm saying that. Is it having any purchase on the ground, or do you think it's just a minor irritation?
I don't think it has any traction on ground. if we go by what happened in the past, for example, Vacuum scam, that was a huge scam that happened in 2013. It affected lakhs of people. And yet, the elections which were held within 6 months of that scam breaking out, BJP did excellently well, winning nearly 170 seats. So I don't think corruption or Tomar's son's video will have that impact on elections in Madhya Pradesh.
No, Rahul,
So what's Madhya Pradesh looking like to you? You've been writing for us, have been reading your pieces very carefully. Give our viewers a sense of your net assessment of how this state looks just ahead of polling.
I think Congress, which appeared to have a clear edge, say 6 months ago, it still has an edge. But it seems BJP has managed to worm its way back in contention thanks to this Ladli Behna Yojana with nearly 1.32 crore beneficiaries. And number of women voters in Madhya Pradesh is about 2.70 crore. So that's a huge number. But I'm not sure whether this strategy of distancing Shivraj Singh Chauhan as a CM face or as a factor in Madhya Pradesh will help BJP's cause. It seems after sidelining him in the first few months, he has come back in contention. And unlike, say, Congress has a clear face in Madhya Pradesh. Everybody knows who they will be voting for. They did vote in last election 2018, though the margin of BJP just got 47,827 votes more than Congress, but they fell short by 5 seats. So that's not a...
Rajdeep, do you think this confusion that Milind Gatwa is talking about around the position of Shivraj Singh Chauhan, initially it seemed the BJP was sidelining him, cutting him to size towards the end in the last round of ticket distribution and in the campaigns he seems to have been given more pride of place. Has that confused voters to some extent in your view, or does it make no difference?
You know, I'm not sure what kind of a difference it makes, Rahul, but I just written a column where I've said that the new BJP in Madhya Pradesh is a bit like the old Congress. And the Congress is a slice of the original BJP. What do I mean by that? You know, this kind of factionalism, this kind of unwillingness to project a proven state leader, 4-time chief minister like Shivraj Singh Chauhan, suggests that on the ground there is a disconnect between the central leadership and the Karyakarta. You see, Shivraj Singh Chauhan is not an unpopular leader. You know, he is Mamaji, as he's affectionately called. There may be a fatigue factor, and the BJP's tracker polls may well have picked this a few months ago, which is why the BJP decided, let's not put all our eggs in Shivraj's basket, let's have a dozen leaders. But by the time the second list came, I think the BJP recognized, all said and done, Shivraj Singh Chauhan remains their most appealing face, the one most likely to be able to connect with the voters. I think it suggests to me what the problems that the BJP has had in having a very highly centralized high command structure, that in Madhya Pradesh got disconnected from its Karyakartas. There are Karyakartas who are disillusioned with the manner in which defections were engineered, and all the defectors from the Congress have got tickets. Or that they are disillusioned with the fact that you've got ministers and MPs contesting, thereby ignoring those who work for the party for 10 or 20 years. So in a strange way, the BJP is not just fighting the Congress in Madhya Pradesh, it's also fighting the BJP itself. Now, this is what we would often say about the Congress party. Interestingly, for one election, at least the Congress appears a little bit more united. They put all their eggs in Kamal Nath's basket. Digvijay Singh is the one who's doing the worker connect on the ground, but Kamal Nath is the face. In fact, I was astonished that in most posters, you don't see the Gandhi family. This is a party which has been umbilically tied to this first family, but in Madhya Pradesh, most of the posters have Kamal Nath towering even over the Gandhi family. So my sense is that if this election is highly localized, as I believe it will be, the battle will be constituency by constituency. And I agree that the tribal votes will be critical in areas like Malwa, Nimad, and the fact that the Congress didn't go in for any kind of arrangement, adjustment with parties like the Samajwadi Party, possibly the BSP, could cost it in areas like Bundelkhand and Bagelkhand. And if it goes down to the wire, they may well live to regret it. I just don't know. The only X factor I keep reiterating is Ladli Behna. If Ladli Behna has struck a chord with people, it's advantage Shivraj Singh and BJP. And I did see it striking a chord in some areas. On the other hand, the disillusionment among youth and traditional BJP voters means in some places the BJP cannot be guaranteed of victories like they were in the past. So I see a genuine kaate ki takkar, where I think these last few days and voter turnout will make a huge difference to the final verdict.